Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hi, Rosalia. I'm good. How are you? Hello, Donna. Hello, Gilly. Hello, Robin. Hello, Jesse. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. Can you believe it? The best in all of Pittsburgh. My word. Good, good, good. I'm just trying to put my inks away because we're not going to be using inks tonight. I mean, we're not going to be using inks that I know of yet. You know, things could change in a drop of a hat. You never know. Which is definitely something that we've all learned the past couple of days. If you're picking up what I'm laying down, things could definitely change at the drop of a hat. I will be at the store tomorrow. I don't know how early I'll be at the store tomorrow because I know that we're having more furniture delivered to the new house tomorrow, so I'm not sure. Oma, we won as the best craft store, best craft/art store in Pittsburgh, where we're located. Got a really pretty. I'll show you. Where's my phone? Let's see here. So we got this award today. It was really, really nice. Let's say hi to Lily. Hello, Lily. Hi, Lily. Hello, Crafton buddy. Okay. So tonight we have a couple of things that we are going to be talking about. I'm really excited because we are, as the title denotes, you might think that I've gone off the deep end and saying, let's get something clear, but we have something brand new at Brutus Monroe that I'm really excited to use, and that's why I said let's get something clear. Not because anybody's in trouble. Oh my goodness. I love that, Gene. I really do. That's so cool. That is so cool. I'm going to show you, I think, a fun technique tonight. And I hope it's a fun technique. I don't know. Maybe you'll think it's fun. Maybe you won't. If not, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Hello, Linda. Okay, so first of all, I know there's going to be lots of questions about the new jewelry on BrutusMonroe.com. As most of you know that have followed us for a very long time, I have dipped my toe over the past 2 or 3 years in jewelry design, and I'm very, very excited because we are bringing some pieces back from last year, and I've designed some new pieces for this year. Now, one thing I will say is, unfortunately, because of the Rovid of it all, we couldn't bring in as many pieces as we normally do, meaning there's not as many of each item that we normally have. So if it's something that you really love, especially if you have collected the Brutus Monroe snowflake necklaces, as most of you know, I've done a snowflake necklace, oh my goodness, for the past, I think, 4 years. I want to say it's 4 years. And it's a limited edition snowflake necklace that I do every year. But this year is a little different because this year I designed 2 because I could not decide on just one. So why not design 2? You know what I mean? So I designed 2 instead of 1. So let's go over those and look at those real quick, and then we will we'll be right back to regular crafting. And I wanted to show these items because I know that there's always lots of questions about them. So first of all, the necklace that I designed for my mother this year, my mother and my grandmother, because my grandma loved hummingbirds. Let's see, they should have the names on it. Yep, hummingbird. So I want you to take a look. So this is it's glass. I don't want you to. You hear that? So it is a glass encased Very beautiful chain. Glass encased hummingbird. And I want you to take a look because there's mother of pearl. Can you see those wings? You kind of have to see it in. You have to see it in real life, but those wings are just absolutely beautiful. And I love the swirl that is on the back of this necklace. So this is the only one that I'm showing you tonight that does not have silver. This is a zinc alloy. It's a zinc alloy necklace, so it's a little bit less expensive than the others, and it doesn't have any stones either. So this one was designed for my mother and my grandmother who has passed, and it is called Humming Grace, which I just think is so fitting because we all should be humming a little grace, right? I mean, I think personally, we should all be humming a little grace no matter what the circumstance that we're in. Then, secondly, I grew up loving, and this is also something I kind of designed for my mom because she loves this particular item, and this one is Frosty. So this is the Frosty Pearl necklace, and again, one of my absolute favorites. Somehow he spun around. So as you can see, it is two very large pearls. Now, obviously, these are imitation pearls. These are not real pearls. If these were, they are not the same chain length. I know the chain lengths are on the website, but I don't know the exact numbers. I know they are listed on the website, though. I know that for a fact. So this is the snowman. Let me zoom in. There we go. So as you can see at the tip of his hat, he has a beautiful, beautiful, this is just a crystal, obviously. And then, of course, he or she has beautiful crystals on the scarf there. And it's so pretty, and everything is very well constructed. This is not glued. I know that's going to be a question. I especially, that's okay, Kara. I especially had it made so you can see, I don't know if you can see inside of there. It is actually drill pinned is what they call it. I've learned lots of really great things about the jewelry industry as I've been designing jewelry. And it is called, it's drill pinned. So instead of being glued, they have drill pinned it in there. So I don't know if you can see that, but it will stay in there very strong for quite some time. So that is the Frosty, okay? And then these are the two snowflake necklaces this year. So if you collect the Brutus Renault snowflake necklaces, this is it. These are them. These are them for this year. So the very first one, oh, they're so pretty, and they are silver. The number, oh, I can never see the number. I promise you the number's on here. But here is the first one, and I wish you could see just how beautiful these crystals are, or these stones that are inside of here. So this one is Elizabeth's. This is the Elizabeth snowflake. And oh my goodness, I wish you could see its shining, shimmering splendor here in real life. They are silver, yes. They are, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so that's the Elizabeth. And as you all may know, Elizabeth is my sister-in-law. So that's the Elizabeth. And then I had to do a very special one this year for my mini Scoozy, my Emma. Emma is my niece. So she has the Emma snowflake. And the Emma snowflake is just as stunning. A little pointier. But again, I wish you could see. I wish you could see these in real life. Oh my goodness. They are sparkling within an inch of their lives. So we have the Emma and we have the Elizabeth. And I can tell you right now, already as of right now, the Emma, because I know that a lot of y'all kind of scour the website to see the new stuff that's here, which I love. The Emma as well as the Frosty are going to be the ones that are going to be on SOS first. And I'm sorry, everyone, this is the only stock that we will have this year. Our amazing manufacturer in Savannah, Georgia, can only do so many of them this year because of the yucky stuff that's going on in the world, the yucky virus that's going on in the world. They could only do so many. So those are the 4 pieces. Also, I want to say an early Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy everything, because I've decided this year that I'm giving you your subscription discount on those items. So normally I would not give the subscription discount, or we would not give the subscription discount on those items. But since I don't have as many as I normally would, and I feel kind of rotten about it because I wish we had more to go around, you'll be able to use your subscription discount on it. So I'm not sure what that will make them out to be, because I think the Snowflakes and the Frosty is $49.99, and then the I think it's $29.99 or $39.99 for the Humming Grace. Okay, so tonight we're gonna have some fun. So if you're not into jewelry and you're not into my jewelry designs, that's okay. That's all right. That is fine. Because now we're going to get to crafting. Okay, $42.49 for those 3. And oh, that's good. That's really good. Perfect. So I made y'all a promise not that long ago. And, I don't like to break a promise, but I have to make sure that when I make you a promise, that I can hold true to that promise. And the only way that I could do that is by finding things that I think are exactly the best thing that they could possibly be. And I don't like to bring you junk. I don't want to bring you garbage. I don't want to bring you junk. I want to bring you the best thing that I could possibly bring you. So I promised a while ago that we would do a clear acetate. Now, every clear acetate that I had seen out there on the market that we were bringing in to be a Brutus Monroe branded product from every single manufacturer did not make the cut. And the reason it did not make the cut was I needed an acetate that I could use as a card front if I wanted to. I don't know if you all know what that means, but I want to be able to actually use it as the front of my card. And I'm going to show you what that means tonight. So I would like to introduce you to the brand new Brutus Monroe Specialty Surfaces. This is our clear acetate. And let me tell you, this acetate, I wish you could feel it in real life. It is the most luxurious acetate. And I know that sounds crazy to say luxurious acetate, but this acetate it's such a good thickness. It is just, we searched high and low for the most perfect acetate, and here it is. Here it is. And, as I said before, this acetate is just absolutely, it outperformed every other acetate we used. This acetate is heat resistant. Up to, I think, 212 degrees. I don't know. There was some sort of a rating that we got for it. But it is just such a good, can you hear that? It's just a really, really good, really good, really hefty, really great acetate. All something that you can use your subscription discount on. So tonight, we're going to move the Make Art Station just because I don't want to get stuff all over the Make Art Station. But we are going to use, so this is the thing that's going to be really cool. I want to use these papers. So remember we talked about these papers, but we had not talked about utilizing them in a way that would be for something like what we're fixing to do tonight. So I want to show you how we're going to use them this evening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first cut off, so I'll show you here. And now these obviously go, and these are papers from Brutus Monroe. These are, it is creasable. Absolutely, it is creasable. Yes. So what we're going to do first is we are going to cut off the bottom little piece here. And of course, you could save this bottom piece if you would like. You don't have to. You're going to cut that off, and then we're going to cut it off this one because we're going to do 2 cards this evening. All right, so we're going to first cut off this bottom piece, and then I'm going to, so we have to make sure this goes in the right direction, and you'll see why that matters in 1 second. So we're going to cut this down. So normally it would be 4 1/4 tall by 5 1/2, or excuse me, 5 1/2 tall by 4 1/4 wide. But we're going to change that a little bit here. So I'm going to show you what that means. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this down to 5 1/2 because that's still the height we want. So that's 5 1/2. I'm going to do the same on the second one. I'll show you a fun trick with this pattern paper. So that's also at 5 1/2. All right. And next what we're going to do is we are going to, sorry, I was trying to grab my foil and I think it's already out. Yep, it is. Okay, so we're going to cut that down to, yep. And then we are going to cut this down to, instead of 4 1/4, because it would, we only need one part of it, we are going to cut this down to 4 3/4 because we want a 1/2 inch. You following me so far? Because we want a 1/2 inch. So we're going to cut this down to 4 3/4. I promise it'll all make sense in a second. So that's 4 3/4. Okay, throw that piece to the side. We'll do the same thing with this one. 4 3/4. Hi, Michelle. Thank you so much for my message today. I didn't get a chance to respond back. I'm sorry, but I promise I will soon. Now we're going to cut down our acetate to 4 1/4. Let's see how, oh my goodness, it cuts like a dream. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I'll show you what I'm up to. Okay, so what you're going to want to do, so this you can see, when we line this up, there's going to be just a little bit of overhang. Do you see that little bit of overhang? I'm going to show you why we want that in just a moment. All right, so let's move our acetate over to the side. I'm going to switch out to my scoring blade on my Cricut trimmer. And that's only because I want to get a really good score on here. Hi, everyone. Hello, everyone that's joining in. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to score this at 1/2 inch, which is right here. Okay, that should be a pretty good, yep, that's a really good score. And again, the 1/2 inch mark. Okay, and then move this over to the side for a moment. We're going to take our big giant, what did I do something wrong? What do you mean, did you do something wrong? Hello, Michelle. Okay, so now we are going to fold over on our scored edge. We're going to fold over this way because this is going to be our background. Okay. Oh, we picked up 2 more brands today, or 3 more brands today. Are you all familiar with Paper House? Paper House Photo Play and what was the third one? Oh, there's a third one. Because you said, is it creasable? So I think she was answering you and saying it should be. I think so. At least that's what I gathered. So yes, Photo Play, Paper House, and there's one more, but I can't remember what it is. You're going to have to look it up. I love Paper House too. Hold on, bear with me one moment because now I need to look at my email because my email will tell me. My email will tell me who it is. Memory Box is the other one. All right, so let's grab our acetate now. We're going to do something real fun and real different. All right. So you'll see now, this is how, so see how this fits right in here? It's going to create like a little card front. Oh, it's so much fun. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to glue this and have it glued on there for a while. We are oh no, did it do it again? For a while, we are cutting out our little pieces. Oh my goodness, I feel like a movie star. Thank you, Candy. We got all the gnomes from Photoplay, Penny. I don't think there's a gnome that I didn't get. I can tell you, I was on the phone today with the director of sales from Photoplay for an hour and a half. We probably could have talked for 3 days. We really could have. We were talking about everything. And I think I got everything. I think we got 2 of everything that Photoplay has. Wait till you see the new Christmas stuff that we got from them. I'm really excited. All right, so we're going to go ahead and right in this crease area here. Whoopsies. Oh, my goodness gracious, Christopher Allen, get your act together. The acetate is 4 1/4. I mean, excuse me. The acetate that I just cut is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. But when you purchase the acetate, it is 8 1/2 by 11. And I don't know what is going on with this glue. Bear with me one moment. They just have the best stuff. They really do. I usually like to use this glue when I'm doing stuff like this just because it dries super quick, but it's not agreeing with me right now. Oh, it doesn't say on the website. Okay, we'll have to adjust that. Yep, it's 8 1/2 by 11. Sorry about that. Oh, there we go. Much better. There was a lot of glue that was kind of zhuzhed up in there. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and pop this right on here like so. And flip this guy over. Now, it might move or shift just a little bit. That's okay. No big deal. Not going to hurt anything. And again, this is going to dry pretty quickly. I just have to take a little paper towel if you have a little that is smudging. You know, that is a technical term, smudging out of there. All right. And then you'll see that it's going to open like so. And again, you might need to, if you have any smudging out of the crease there, you'll want to do the same thing. And then you'll be able to close it and then see it will, you have a clear fronted card. Just to make sure you get all the glue off of it. I mean, this acetate, the glue will just kind of scrape right off, but there you go. So now we have a clear card front. Super cool. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Donna. I will make sure to fix that. I will make sure to fix that. I had a feeling that it might not have. I know, I love them too. I'm very excited about the brands. The brands that we have picked up. They're actually out apparently your way, near you. Well, not like near you, Shannon, but they're out in Arizona. I did not know that. I did not know that. Okay, so now we're going to close this up. Again, same thing. Okay. And then again, smush it down. You can use some squeaky clean if you get a little too much on there. Okay. Again, just open it up to double check that you're not getting too much glue in the seam. There we go. Isn't that cool? Now this one's probably almost already dry because it dries. I mean, this glue dries very quickly. Okay, so now we have two little cards here, and I want to show you something really cool. I think it's really cool. I hope you will too. We're going to do two different types. We're going to do a type of this card that's for my wild childs, so the ones that like to do really crazy, funky things just like me. And then we're going to do one that's a little more traditional, I guess you could say. Melissa, it is the Thermoweb glue, but I've just discovered that it's the same glue as the Decofoil glue. So the Decofoil glue is what we carry. That's I think this is called the Ultra Bond. Oh, thanks, Candy. You kind of have to have double-sided paper, and you'll see why in a moment. Or else you won't really get kind of the full effect. And I'll show you why that is in a second. Okay, it looks like the Emma Snowflake necklace is officially at SOS status. There's only about 3 left. So thank you all, everyone that has purchased that particular necklace. And I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to grab some of my absolute favorite thing in the entire world. It is no secret. Most of you know this. And that is the Easy Cut adhesive. Okay. We probably only need 1 piece, but I always take out 2 pieces just in case. The Easy Cut adhesive, again, is sold at brutusmonroe.com under the Thermoweb / Decofoil paper. Does that glue also not wrinkle gluing paper? It does not, Melissa. It works really well. And this is the Easy Cut adhesive. You get 5 sheets in a pack. You can use it with all sorts of different things. You've probably seen me use it on different things before. But tonight we are going to use it to die cut. Specifically, we are going to be die cutting out these 3 snowflakes. Okay, and I'm sure you can already figure out what I'm fixing to do. So you did give Emma a necklace, right? Not yet. She's getting one for Christmas. Emma's getting one for Christmas, and so is my sister-in-law. So if my sister-in-law is watching this right now, first of all, hello, Elizabeth. I love you dearly. Second of all, stop watching because you're gonna see a part of your Christmas gift. But yes, Emma and Elizabeth will both get their necklaces. Absolutely. Okay. No problem, Melissa. Yeah, spoiler alert, Elizabeth. Surprise! All right, so I'm going to take these little snowflakes, place them right on the Easy Cut adhesive. Now, this works predominantly with a more open face die, meaning a die that doesn't have a ton of super candy. We do not have the reanchors in yet, but we are getting them. Because we went through, I can just tell you right now, we went through a lot of, I don't know if Cindy is here, but Cindy came into the store the other day, and she was in the oxide section, and she was looking around, and I said to her, if you want any oxides, I will get them ASAP, because there's not many. I mean, I think 2 of them are already sold out. And we ordered a lot of oxides, a lot of them. I have kept it a secret. She has no idea, and she doesn't watch the live, so she's really not going to know. All right, so we're just going to do the first one first, and the first one's first. That we are going to do is going to be the simplest one, or the one that is not as crazy. And that's going to be the first one that we did here. So that's this one here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something that's a little unorthodox, and I'm going to open this up completely. Now, you probably aren't going to be able to see the clear part, but I promise you it's there. There's no smoke or mirrors here. And I'm going to grab a piece of foil. But before I do so, I have to grab my foil cutting apparatus, because I have been using it, and I do love it. I do love it very much. I will say that. Let me grab my... not yet, Penny, but we just finished the final stuff for Black Friday, and ooh, is it good? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a little piece of foil. I'm going to use the gold foil from Deco Foil, because remember, this one is the oopsies, one of the foils that comes in tubes. Oh, the teddy bear stamped Dion, isn't it cute? Get it. You can get it. Use the code. What's that code called? Sub5, and you can get it for free if you've never subscribed to it before. All right, so we're just going to need a smaller piece. So I'm just going to put this little guy here. And I love how this self-healing mat, the foil kind of sticks to it. Not sticks to it, but you know what I mean. So we're going to go right here. Doesn't really have to line up perfectly. And then we're going to take this little nifty tool here. Place it right on top. Again, it doesn't have to line up perfectly, but I am going to line it up perfectly because I'm cuckoo, cuckoo. And you kind of press down on it. And this is really cool because it kind of like slips into the groove. You'll be able to feel it. And then watch. Peels right away. And then you have your little piece of foil you want. Perfectly flat and perfectly straight and ready to go. Now for our second one, I'm going to get this one cut out so we're already ready to go. And we're going to use the rainbow foil for the second one because we got to be groovy, right? Groovy and fun, I think. Go ahead and place that right here and here. Again, just kind of line things up. Doesn't have to be perfect. Grab our, pop it right in, and you'll feel it kind of go in the groove. Okay. Then, oopsies. I might not have pushed down hard enough. Hold on. There we go. I was like, why is it not going in the groove? All better. I love this cutting guide. I just saw it today. I love it too. It works really, really well for paper too. All right, so let's move this little cutting guide out of the way. Remember to always place your little cutting pieces in these little sleeves. They're kind of cool. I mean, if there's one design flaw, I would say that it's this, because this isn't really, isn't really super. I mean, it's cool, but I feel like this is what it should have just come in. This shouldn't be the safety feature, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. But he's gonna talk about a huge one, like you mentioned, all the posts will be brought out from 4 Black Fridays. It's true. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold this guy out, because again, it's pretty dry, and we're just going to take our snowflakes, and this is the really cool part about this. First, we're going to flick our little pieces out there. So Easy Cut is a double-sided adhesive. So what that means is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to peel off the backer. And this is the coolest way, in my opinion, to add foil to acetate without heat. Okay, so there's our first snowflake. Do you see what I'm doing here? Can you see that? There's our first snowflake. Now we're going to grab the second snowflake. And we're just going to kind of do these in a random pattern going down. All right, here is our second snowflake. And I would suggest grabbing your microfiber cloth for this, or your Your microfiber cloth or your Brutus Renault dry towel. The dry towel will work wonders. And then let's grab our final little snowflake. Oh, that would work well, huh? I didn't even think about that. All right. Pop off our last one. We'll place this one right over here. Again, there is no method or madness. You could add a whole bunch of these. You could do so much with this. Don't let this intimidate you. You can do whatever. Okay. Whatever will fit on that easy cut adhesive. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to lift off. We'll do each of these one at a time. And of course, you could use whatever you want. You could use glitter at this point. The sky is the limit. Just want to make sure that you got everything burnished down really well. All right, so then you're going to take, in this one's case, we're going to use the gold. You're going to place your gold foil down. And kind of rub it really well. This is not one that you want to use your, you do not want to use your bone folder for this. Just use your fingers. And now watch. Look at that snowflake. Isn't that so cool? I think it's really cool. I hope you all do too. All right, so now we'll take off the next layer. I guess you could say the next snowflake. And again, I mean, I know that so many of you have dies like this. And if you don't, these are the Brutus Monroe snowflake. These are the Brutus Monroe snowflake dies. Okay, again, burnish really, really well. And lift. You can always go back in and add a little bit more if you have to, but look at that. Isn't that so cool? I think it's really cool. All right, and then last but certainly not least, this little guy right down here. Oh, crap! What is today? Is today Thursday? Penny, I'll bring home the stamp sets tomorrow. I don't have the dies yet, but I'll bring home the stamp sets tomorrow. It's set to ship the 16th is the date that it's going to start shipping, but I'm going to start showing you little bits and pieces here and there. Oh, my goodness, I was supposed to bring home the stamp, the cookie stamp set tonight. I'll bring it home tomorrow. Okay, so now what you'll do is you'll close your card, and you can see I would probably add a sentiment right here. We're not going to add the sentiments tonight, but you would add your little sentiment. You could add it right here. And then on the inside, you could write here if you would like. But what I love is it doesn't give you like an ugly thing on the other side. It's not ugly. It's like a, it's really pretty still. Do you see what I mean? And now if you have some little areas, you can kind of burnish that off. But look, it's still pretty on the other side. And I'm sure that your mind is going a million miles an hour just like mine was. You could put like a little circle here and you could write your note. There's so much you could do. The whole idea is just showing you kind of the starter. So that's that one. Now, for our next one, we are actually going to do some stripes. Well, actually, you know what we could do? Let's just use these snowflakes, shall we? Yeah, let's just use these snowflake pieces. I think that'll be fun. What do you think? Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Right? And yes, and for my next magic trick, all right, so we're going to cut this out. make sure it's 5.5. And that's going to be actually perfect. It's almost like we meant for that to happen. Then I'm going to cut this one down. It looks like this is about, we'll say about 1/2 inch. So we'll cut this at about 1/2 inch. Over. Give or take. Looks pretty good to me. Okay. Denise, I do not believe it's sealed, no. Those could be, yes, they could be one-time stencils. Absolutely. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and, I mean, they have like a little protective piece in them. I could show you here. There's like a little protective ring inside, but they're not completely sealed. But you should be okay because they're made with a gel medium that, you know, takes a little while to dry, so you should be good. All right, so we're going to peel off all of our pieces here. We're going to give this one a little bit of a rainbow treatment. Hello, Gypselina. All right. We're going to be very careful. The reason being is you don't have much room for error. Number one, because this is going to want to stick right away. And number two, so look how cool that is. Look how fun that is. Now, of course, you could do whatever you want with this. Create your own ending. You could, we're doing good. So far, so good. Good night. And I'm actually just using a piece of dye release paper to smush that down. And then we are going to, hello, Heather Collins. I just saw your request off. Approved. It wasn't really a request off. It was a, I'm not coming in. Approved. All right. So we'll pop this piece off. Well, send a picture over, Denise. She's always sassy. She just doesn't always show it. Oh my goodness, she got a strike. Did you see that? Okay, so now, again, this would be a great time to add some glitter. We're not going to, but you could. I actually think we'll try some glitter. I have some of this. Actually, this glitter probably isn't the best. I don't know if this is still in stock or not. What's this called? Peacock Mix. It's really pretty. All right, so now you can see what we have here. So now I'm going to grab our rainbow foil. That piece is a little too small, so we'll use the piece that I cut from. Oh my goodness, who gave her 2 Starbucks? I thought we talked about this. All right, and now we're just going to place that. We're going to burnish down. And I'm sure your minds are going a million miles an hour, just like mine did when I first started playing around with this technique. All right. Oh, iced coffee. That sounds delicious. All right, are you ready? If there's any areas that you don't feel like it's pulling down enough, just kind of burnish back over. And it's generally going to be in areas that you have to push down the hardest. Now, you could run this through. I'll show you, actually. You could run this through your die cut machine. Oh, we do have it. Awesome. I will show you. You can run this right through your die cut machine, like so. Denise, you'll send it to orders@brutusmonroe.com. And the team will take a look at it. Yes, or you could get Michelle's rolling pin. Either way. Whatever floats your boat. All right, so then you're going to, whoopsies, you'll see everything's super flat now, which is awesome. That's a strike. There it is. And then when you peel this off, it will really be on there good. But look at this. I know y'all figure out a way to use this. See those pieces that are left behind? I know you're going to figure out a way to use them. I don't know how, but I know you'll figure out a way to use them. So now you can see that it opens, and I'm sure you've all thought of a million different ways to do this, but look. And it's clear, so you could put stuff, if you wanted to, you could do like a little photo behind there. I mean, there's a million things you could do, right? Isn't that cool? And we've kind of made like a little book. Isn't that fun? So fun. So that's really all that I have for y'all tonight. It feels like it went by so fast, did it? So we have the brand new acetate at Brutus Monroe. Such a good, again, I can't wait for you to try it. It's such a good thickness. We have the new acetate. We have the paper. We have so many new fun things. And that's it. So I want you to really try out this technique. I think it's a lot of fun. I know it's only 46 minutes. I did really good tonight. Isn't that crazy? Can I share the adhesive sheets? Yes, they are the Easy Cut adhesive. Easy Cut adhesive. I know it's an early one tonight. Oh yeah, Gyps, did you see the Festival of Lights kit yet? Oh, I can't wait for you to see what we're bringing from Photoplay. I think it's called the Festival of Lights is the new kit we're bringing from Photoplay. But you could also use this as a stencil. So it's like triple duty. You know what I mean? Triple duty. Triple duty. So that's everything that I have for you tonight. I want to thank you all so much for being oh my goodness. Crap. I forgot to bring that home too, Gilly. Will you take a raid check? Will you forgive me if I show it to you tomorrow? I'm also showing the inspiration box tomorrow. Gilly, please forgive me. Oh, good, Michelle. So I'm going to show you. I'll show you it all tomorrow. Okay, we'll have the full shebang tomorrow. I can't wait for you to see the inspiration box. It's so good this month. I cannot wait for you to see it. I really can't wait for you to see next month, but I digress. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to head off early because I have a very early morning tomorrow. But I appreciate you all so much. Probably around 8:30 tomorrow, Anna, I'm going to say, because I have lots of stuff to do with the furniture people. So, yeah, the furniture in my new house is definitely clouding my memory, 100%. So thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I adore you so much. Good night, my Gina, and tell my little one that I said have a wonderful evening if she can't hear me right now. So thank you all so much. I love you to pieces, and I will see you all tomorrow. Remember to create something amazing every single day, whether that is your own really, really fun acetate cards or, of course, your own ending. That's fine. That's fine, Trudy. Just make sure to call before. That's all. Have a wonderful night. Good night, my friends.